Hello everyone, today I wanted to make a tutorial on something that nobody ever tackled, how to make a boss battle. So not just the boss itself, but also the logic, how you get there, set up some warps, a star, and all the process to model everything. So this video will be a little bit different than usual because instead of following along with me as I make things, I have already set up everything, and I will walk you through everything that I've made. That way you can see step by step how to do what you want to do. Alright, so I'm gonna show you exactly what the boss can do and what the battle looks like. So first just spawn on a moving platform, going toward the boss. And as you get closer, the boss will turn around. You can see on the left we have some UI elements, it's the health of the boss. The boss currently launches some Goombas at me, and as soon as it launched enough, it will transition into, you can see right there, it became green on the side, and now it's the moment to strike. You want to turn around it, climb on top, ground pound it, boom! Okay, and now you need to do that 2 more times, as you can see on the left. Oops. Goomba got me. So yeah, if you don't hit it within 30 seconds, once it becomes green, it will just loop back into the attack mode, and you will have to wait for it to throw some Goombas at you again. Alright, let's see. So many Goombas. Van and Koek will be proud. Okay, it's green, let's go. Oh! Okay, it went back into into the red quickly. It's alright, we'll wait for the next phase. Okay, let's go. Whoops. I'm playing on a keyboard, so forgive my my raw inputs. And all the Goombas are dead, and I have the star. So yeah, that's my my fancy little boss. I'm gonna show you exactly how it was made. So if we take a look at my Blender file, this is the platform we stood on at the beginning. So it's basically exactly like the last video, make an actor follow a spline. There is nothing that has changed, so I'm gonna move to the next element, which is the level. So you spawn over here as well as the platform, move toward the grid right here. If you look closely, you can see it's slightly tilted. That allows Mario to stand in the middle of the grid. Basically, Mario will stand like this, and then he will hit this, the platform will disappear below his feet, and then Mario will be basically in the middle of the grid. If there was no tilt, Mario would just be on the very edge of the void, and I don't like this, so I made this little tweak. Then you have the boss arena. It's basically a big pancake, with the boss in the middle looking away. Here we have a warp that you noticed in the boss battle. I was being lazy, so instead of implementing the boss just pushing away Mario or something, I just made it so a warp is created on top of Mario's location and teleported back over here once the boss received damage. Okay, so this is the arena. We have a death plane as well. And now the fancy part. We have the boss. So first we'll take a look at the collision. As you can see, there is 2 types of collision. There is the regular non-slippery surface, which means you can climb on top of it. And you have the lava surface, which well, will burn you if you touch it. Basically, what I'm doing in the boss battle is that every time the boss attacks, we want the collision to be lava on his back to prevent Mario from climbing on top of the boss and just camping up there waiting for the boss phase to be over. So we replace it with lava. This way it will force Mario to get away. In case you think Mario can stand on this part of the boss, he cannot. This is a very slippery surface, the yellow part. So he will just slide off. Alright, so this is the collision. Now we have the boss itself, which is a sort of... I don't even know what this is. I guess it's a fish. I put some gills on the side. But yeah, this thing. So basically it's just a little armature. You can see it's animated. Important though, it has a switch bone right here. This switch bone allows so you remember earlier when the collision, I told you it was being swapped back and forth? Well, this will make it so you can actually see that the collision is bad or good. If there was no switch bone, you would just constantly have the same color, regardless of if you can stand on it or not. And so the switch bone, I may do a tutorial on switch bones in case you are confused with it, but basically you name a function that you will code in your IDE. Here you replace a material by another material, and then it will swap back and forth each time you trigger the function. So yeah, that is the boss. I think that's everything. So let's go into the coding. We will start with the behaviors. At the bottom right here you can see we have 3 different behaviors. We have the platform, moving platform to follow the spline, exactly like last tutorial, so I'm not gonna show it. The boss, which is we will take a deeper look at this thing. And we have the Goomba that are being launched. It's just a regular Goomba, but I made a custom function to launch it each time it spawns. So it's nothing too crazy, it's just you add a forward velocity right here, as soon as it appears. Okay, then we have the platform. I said we won't take a deeper look into it because I made a tutorial yesterday. Then we have the switch bone. This right here switches in between the lava state and the non-slippery state. It's nothing crazy, it's just like if the boss is lava, boom, swap. If it's not, swap back. So yeah, that's about it. Then we have the HUD that displays the health of the boss. It's nothing crazy, it's 2 for loops. First we want to display the boss empty bar, like empty health, and then we want to draw on top of this the active health, the full health. That way, as soon as the boss health decrease, we will draw on, onto 2 of the 3 empty cells, if that makes sense, and then onto 1 of the 3, and then onto 0 of the 3, so the empty cells will be fully exposed. So yeah, I will make a tutorial on how to add custom pictures and elements on your HUD and make it interactive so you can move them around and stuff while in game. I will do one tutorial soon enough. Alright, so we took care of this and that. Now here comes the important part. So you can see we have some flags for the boss. This one is important, otherwise it will not rotate. We set the collision distance, we set the drawing distance so it doesn't disappear from far away. We load by default the lava collision, and we load the animation that I made and we animate it, we play it. Then we will do the core logic of the boss, and then we will you know, make the collision actually collidable with. And now, the part you've all been wanting for. The boss loop. Okay, so for this, I have made a lot of comments. So we will take a deeper look into this. First, by default, the boss sleeps. What does this mean? That means it does nothing until Mario comes close enough. Once Mario is close, the fight starts and we swap into the next state. Next state, which is the attack state. For the attack state, we want to turn the lava on. Then we want to rotate quickly toward Mario. We increase the timer. If the timer reaches the value, we spawn a Goomba that we launch at the player. Then we reset the timer. And if we launched 8 Goomba, we go to the next phase. Next phase, which is the defend phase. For this, basically, the boss will do pretty much the same thing, except it will rotate more slowly. Then, of course, we disable the lava. Then, if Mario ground pounds on top of the boss, what I've done to make it so it detects the ground pound only on top of the boss and not on any random part of the boss, what I've done is I just added a check for height. So if Mario does a ground pound and hits the boss at above at least this value, that means we are on top of the boss and we can continue the code. Otherwise, it will do nothing. Okay, so we decrement the health. If the boss is still alive, we want to go into the hurt phase, which I will show very soon. Then we want to decrement the health of the boss. I just noticed that this is supposed to be over here. There we go. We place the victory music once the boss is defeated. And when we ground pound on it and it's still alive, we spawn a warp at the location of Mario. This warp of second parameter B1, if you look at the level in Blender, in the area nodes, you can see we have a warp. B1 goes to B2, and B2 is this one. So yeah, we will go to this warp. This is just because I was lazy. You can implement logic to move Mario away from the boss, or you can leave him here on top of the boss. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, then we play the sound of the boss being hurt, so you know the ooh that it's doing. Then we increment the timer. This is to detect if we have waited over 30 seconds without a ground pound. So if Mario didn't hit the boss, we just want to go back to attack mode. So we will go back to attack mode, which is case 1 right here. But if we ground pound on it, we want to go to action 3. Action 3, which is the hurt phase. So what it's doing, it's basically spinning uncontrollably pretty quickly. Then we increment the timer, and after a couple seconds, we want to go back into attack mode. That's basically all that the boss hurt logic is doing. Then finally, we go back into attack mode, then defend mode. And then if we ground pound but the boss will be dead after the pound, we play the victory music and we go to action 4. Action 4, which is death. For the death, you go right over here and it will spawn a star of ID 01 and we will delete the boss. Simply. And yeah, that's the whole logic. Right there at the bottom you have just the swapping of the collision. So basically, if the boss is lava, you load the lava collision. If it's not, you load the regular collision. So yeah, that's all of the code. I'm gonna scroll it very slowly so you can read everything. There we go. It's a pretty rough draft. It's not I mean, it is quite cool, of course, but it's not crazy. Like, you could do something way better than this. You just with a bit of imagination and some modeling, 3D modeling skills, you could do so many cool things. You could implement power-ups, so like you could only hit the boss with a certain power-up that will be dropped from the boss after each amount of time or whatever. You can do so many cool things. So this was like an introduction into the system of bosses. Next tutorial very soon, hopefully. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I don't even know what kind of tutorial I will do. Most likely the HUD tutorial. And yeah, I see you guys later. Thank you so much for listening to me. And I see you next time. Have a good day.